In a surprising and unsettling development, Ethiopian Airlines, that is EA, has announced the suspension of flights to and from Asmara, Eritrea's capital. This move, cited as a response to difficult operating conditions beyond its control, signals a significant downturn in the diplomatic relations between these Horn of Africa neighbors. The suspension comes on the heels of a July announcement from the Eritrean government stating that EA would no longer be allowed to operate in Eritrea by the end of August. This announcement had been anticipated, but the abruptness of the suspension has caught many off guard. Ethiopian Airlines, Africa's largest air operator, had recently resumed flights between the two countries after a 20-year hiatus, a move that was initially celebrated as a symbol of peace and reconciliation. When Ethiopian Airlines resumed its service in 2018, it marked the end of 2 decades of estrangement following a brutal border war between the two nations. That war, which lasted from 1998 to 2000, claimed tens of thousands of lives and left a lasting scar on both countries. The resumption of flights was seen as a powerful gesture of normalization, coming after Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed signed a declaration of peace and friendship with Eritrea. This declaration earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 2019. However, the diplomatic climate has shifted significantly since then. Relations began to sour with the end of the 2-year civil war in Ethiopia's Tigray region. Eritrea, which had been an ally of the Ethiopian government during the conflict, has shown increasing reluctance to endorse the peace accord that concluded the fighting in November 2022. Further aggravating tensions, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's recent calls for Ethiopia to gain access to a port on the Red Sea have raised concerns among Eritreans, who fear a potential threat to their own economic and strategic interests. The Eritrean Civil Aviation Authority's grievances against Ethiopian Airlines include accusations of malicious trading practices and a laundry list of other complaints. Despite EA's efforts to address these issues, the Eritrean authorities claimed that their relentless calls for resolution were ignored. EA has stated that while they were notified of the suspension, the specific reasons were not fully disclosed. As a result of this suspension, passengers who relied on the 2 daily flights between Asmara and Addis Ababa will now face more circuitous routes to reach their destinations. Ethiopian Airlines has promised to rebook affected passengers on other airlines at no additional cost. For many Eritreans and Ethiopians, this development is not just an inconvenience but a source of concern about the future of diplomatic and economic relations between the two countries. In the wake of this suspension, the only remaining connection between the two nations is through telecommunications. The closure of the Airlink and the land border reaffirms the fragile state of relations between Eritrea and Ethiopia, highlighting the ongoing challenges in achieving lasting peace and stability in the region. Stay subscribed for more videos.